Hello students, welcome to your WebSeek Academy English channel. Today, we will discuss the humorous essay Uncle Podger Hangs a Picture, which is a part of the first semester BSc English syllabus. This delightful piece is written by Jerome K. Jerome, a famous English writer best known for his comic masterpiece Three Men in a Boat. A note on the author. Jerome Klapka Jerome, 1859 to 1927, is an English journalist, playwright and novelist who is best known for his comic travelogue Three Men in a Boat. Having lost his father at an early age, Jerome had to give up his studies in order to work and support his family. He pursued various professions such as acting, journalism and teaching without much success. However, he gained popularity with the publication of Three Men in a Boat in 1889, which displays his singular narrative expertise. Jerome is remembered for his distinctive humor that is warm, at times silly, even farcical, but hardly ever satirical. Uncle Podger Hangs a Picture Summary. Introduction. Uncle Podger Hangs a Picture by Jerome K. Jerome is a humorous story that describes how a simple job can turn into a complete disaster when handled by a clumsy and overconfident person. The story is an excellent example of Jerome's brilliant comic writing, where everyday situations are shown in an exaggerated and funny way. The story begins with Uncle Podger deciding to hang a picture on the wall. He says proudly, "You leave that to me. Don't you worry yourselves about that." He wants to show that he is capable of doing everything by himself without troubling anyone else. But what happens is just the opposite. As soon as Uncle Podger starts, he creates chaos. He asks one person to hold the chair for him, another person to get him a nail, someone else to find the hammer, and another to bring a ruler. In no time, the whole house is involved in the task. Everyone is running here and there, trying to find tools for him. Uncle Podger, meanwhile, manages to lose almost everything: the nail, the hammer, even the picture itself. Each time he loses something, he gets angry and shouts at others, blaming them for his mistakes. He behaves as if he is carrying the whole burden of the work, while actually doing nothing properly. He injures himself while trying to fix the nail to the wall. He bangs his thumb with the hammer and makes a huge noise about it, as if he is very badly hurt. He demands sympathy from everyone but doesn't stop blaming them for distracting him. Not only that, but while trying to hold the picture, he drops it. In the process, he breaks a valuable table and scratches the walls. His coat gets torn too. Every small mistake leads to more shouting, scolding, and confusion. The house, which was peaceful before, becomes a place of mess and noise. After hours of trouble, when everyone is tired and annoyed, Uncle Podger finally manages to hang the picture, though it is crooked and not very perfect. He then stands back, proudly admiring his work, as if he has achieved something very great. He says that if he had hired a professional workman to do the job, it would have cost a lot of money and wouldn't have been done any better. The humor in the story comes from the fact that Uncle Podger thinks he is very skilled and independent, but in reality, he is clumsy, forgetful, and totally dependent on others. He cannot even hang a picture properly without creating a drama. Character of Uncle Podger. He is overconfident but lacks real skill. He creates confusion wherever he goes. He blames others for his own carelessness. He has a habit of making small things seem big. He believes he is very hardworking and capable, even when the truth is the opposite. Theme and message. The story highlights human weaknesses in a funny way. It shows that Some people think too highly of themselves without realizing their mistakes. Overconfidence can turn simple things into complicated disasters. Blaming others instead of accepting responsibility is a common human flaw. Everyday life has a lot of humor if we observe it carefully. Short answer questions. 1. What was the commotion all about in Uncle Podger's house? Answer. The commotion in Uncle Podger's house was due to his attempt to hang a picture on the wall. He turned the simple task into a chaotic event by involving everyone in the house, misplacing tools, losing items, and creating a big fuss, which made the house a place of confusion and noise. 2. Why did Uncle Podger send the girl out? Answer. Uncle Podger sent the girl out to fetch him a hammer. He believed he needed everything to be done perfectly, so he gave specific instructions to everyone, even sending the girl on tasks like getting tools or items, making her run around the house. 3. How was the fine musical effect on the piano created? Answer. The fine musical effect on the piano was created when Uncle Podger accidentally knocked over a chair. The chair hit the piano keys, producing random sounds, which he mistakenly believed were part of the process of hanging the picture. 4. Uncle Podger was unable to find his handkerchief because A. It was in the pocket of his pants. B. The cat had dragged it away. C. It was in the pocket of a coat he couldn't find. Answer. D. All of the above. 5. What problem cropped up after the hammer was found? A. He hit his thumb with the hammer. B. He threw it out of the window. C. He lost the nail. D. None of the above. Answer. A. He hit his thumb with the hammer. 6. Uncle Podger characterized Aunt Maria's observations about needing to leave the house when the former decides to take up a project as. Answer. Uncle Podger humorously characterized Aunt Maria's observations as an overreaction. He implies that Aunt Maria was overly concerned, even suggesting she might want to leave the house because he was about to take on a big task. This is part of his exaggerated sense of his own importance and ability to handle projects. Answer each of the following questions in about one page. 1. How does Uncle Podger lose various items in his attempts to hang a picture? Answer. Uncle Podger loses various items during his attempt to hang a picture due to his clumsiness and lack of organization. First, he sends people out to find tools, but despite his efforts, he ends up misplacing everything. For example, he can't find the nail, hammer, or ladder when he needs them. He blames others for misplacing these items, but it's clear that it's his own carelessness causing the confusion. The search for these items adds to the commotion in the house, and each time he can't find something, he asks others to help look for it. This misplacement of tools and objects continues throughout the story and contributes to the chaos he creates. 2. Analyze the writer's observation that the wall looked as though it had been smoothed down with a rake. How do you visualize the state of the house after Uncle Podger's antics? Answer. The writer's observation that the wall looked as though it had been smoothed down with a rake is a humorous way to describe the disorganized and chaotic state of the room after Uncle Podger's attempt to hang the picture. This metaphor suggests that the wall was covered with marks, scratches, and perhaps even dents from Uncle Podger's numerous failed attempts. It paints a picture of a messy, disheveled room where everything has gone wrong. The house, in general, looks like it has been affected by the disarray caused by Uncle Podger's clumsy actions. The furniture is out of place, the walls are damaged, and the family is exhausted. This imagery emphasizes how his efforts, though well-meaning, lead to destruction and chaos instead of a successful outcome. 3. What was Uncle Podger's concluding remark? Why do you think he made it? Answer. Uncle Podger's concluding remark was that, had he hired a workman to hang the picture, it would have cost a lot of money and wouldn't have been done any better. This statement is ironic and humorous. He says this to justify the chaos he caused, believing his own hard work and effort made up for the mistakes he made along the way. Uncle Podger makes this remark because he wants to appear as though he did a great job despite the mess and the difficulty he caused for everyone. It's a reflection of his overconfidence and his need to assert that he can do things better than anyone else, even when the evidence shows otherwise. 4. Comment on how Uncle Podger deals with the misplacement and discovery of his coat. Answer. Uncle Podger's handling of the misplacement and discovery of his coat adds to the comic nature of the story. At first, he can't find his coat, which is essential for him to carry out the task of hanging the picture. He becomes frustrated and blames everyone around him for the lost coat. The process of finding the coat involves more running around and searching, which only adds to the confusion in the house. When the coat is finally found, it doesn't seem to help much with the task at hand, but Uncle Podger treats it like a significant part of the process. His reaction to the missing coat is typical of his overreaction and inability to keep things organized, turning a simple task into a complicated and frustrating ordeal. 5. Write briefly on Uncle Podger's ability to delegate duty. Answer. Uncle Podger is highly skilled at delegating duties, though it is not done in a productive or efficient manner. He sends different people in the house to fetch tools, search for lost items, and even hold things for him while he works. He delegates responsibility to others, but his instructions are often unclear, and he doesn't appreciate the help he receives. He treats everyone like they are at fault when something goes wrong and is quick to blame them for his own mistakes. His ability to delegate seems more like an excuse to avoid the work himself, as he expects others to do the legwork while he takes the credit for completing the task. This further adds to the chaos and confusion that surrounds him as he tries to hang the picture. Answer each of the following questions in about 2 pages. 1. Sketch the character of Uncle Podger. Answer. Uncle Podger is a character whose behavior and personality are the focal points of humor in the story. He is depicted as an overconfident, clumsy, and well-meaning, yet completely disorganized man. Uncle Podger's pride in his own abilities is his most prominent trait. He believes that he is capable of handling tasks independently, even though he lacks the necessary skills and organization to do so effectively. From the moment he decides to hang a picture on the wall, Uncle Podger's character traits are revealed. He insists that he doesn't need anyone's help, proclaiming that he can do the job himself. This confidence is exaggerated, as he fails at every step and makes the task unnecessarily complicated. His inability to carry out the simplest tasks without turning them into a disaster shows that his confidence is entirely misplaced. Uncle Podger's tendency to delegate tasks to others is another key feature of his character. While he claims to be working hard, he sends everyone in the household on various errands to fetch tools, find the hammer, hold the ladder, or even bring his coat. Despite his requests, he is continually frustrated with the results, blaming others for things that go wrong, even though it is his own incompetence causing the issues. Moreover, Uncle Podger's clumsiness adds to the comedy of his character. He loses the hammer, hits his thumb with it, misplaces his handkerchief, and even injures himself in the process. However, he does not take responsibility for his mistakes. Instead, he exaggerates his injuries, seeking sympathy while blaming everyone else for his own carelessness. In summary, Uncle Podger is a comic figure defined by his overconfidence, lack of practical skill, and tendency to make simple tasks unnecessarily complicated. His actions and attitudes contribute to the humor in the story, as readers witness his failure to carry out even the most basic household task. 2. Examine the effect of Uncle Podger's behavior on the rest of the family. How do they all react to him? What is the effect of their reactions on the reader? Answer. Uncle Podger's behavior has a significant impact on the rest of the family, who find themselves caught in the web of his disorganized and chaotic attempt to hang a picture. Each family member reacts differently, but the overall effect of Uncle Podger's actions is one of frustration, exhaustion, and exasperation. First and foremost, the family members are subjected to a series of commands and requests from Uncle Podger. He sends the children to fetch various tools, like the hammer, ladder, and ruler, and even asks them to hold the chair or ladder for him. The family members, although initially obedient, quickly realize that their help is not truly needed. Uncle Podger's blunders and incompetence make it clear that their assistance is merely a distraction to him. The more they try to help, the more the situation spirals out of control. At several points in the story, Uncle Podger's frustration grows as he blames everyone but himself for his mistakes. When he injures himself by hitting his thumb with the hammer, he exaggerates the pain and complains loudly, demanding sympathy. He then shifts the blame onto the others, implying that they distracted him or caused the mishap. This constant blame game makes the other family members feel even more resentful and weary. Despite the tension created by Uncle Podger's actions, the family members do not react aggressively. Instead, they seem to retreat into passive obedience. They work to fetch the items he asks for, endure his shouting, and bear the frustration of his failures. This behavior from the family members, mostly quiet compliance mixed with exasperation, highlights their inability to challenge Uncle Podger's authority or to question his judgment. The reactions of the family members create a sense of relatability for the reader, as many have likely encountered a person who complicates simple tasks and demands help without appreciating it. The family's exasperation is palpable, and readers are likely to sympathize with them. Their reactions highlight the humor in the story, as the more Uncle Podger insists on his competence, the more absurd and exaggerated the situation becomes. The effect of the family's reactions on the reader is twofold. It amplifies the comedic aspect of the story, as we see the growing frustration of the family members, and it also evokes empathy for them. Readers are likely to identify with the family's helplessness and exhaustion, recognizing that they are being dragged into a situation entirely of Uncle Podger's making. 3. Would you call this a funny story? Substantiate your answer using suitable examples from the text. Answer: yes, Uncle Podger Hangs a Picture is undoubtedly a funny story. Jerome K. Jerome's use of exaggerated humor, absurd situations, and character flaws makes it a comical narrative that readers can laugh at and find amusing. The humor in the story arises from the clumsy actions of Uncle Podger, his misplaced confidence, and the way he causes chaos despite his best intentions. One of the key sources of humor is Uncle Podger's belief that he can handle the task of hanging a picture without help. Right from the beginning, his arrogance is evident when he declares that he doesn't need anyone's assistance. However, as the story progresses, it becomes clear that his overconfidence is entirely misplaced. He sends family members on fruitless errands to fetch various tools, and in the process, he misplaces everything: the hammer, the nail, and even his handkerchief. His constant failure to find the right tools or even remember where he put them is humorous in its absurdity. Another example of humor is Uncle Podger's clumsiness. When he hits his thumb with the hammer, He makes a huge fuss, exaggerating the pain and seeking sympathy from everyone around him. His overreaction to his small injury is comical, especially when he continues to blame others for the mishap. This behavior is amusing because of how out of proportion his reactions are to the actual events. Additionally, the chaotic state of the house adds to the humor. The walls are scratched, furniture is displaced, and everyone is running around trying to fix the mess. The image of a room in disarray, all due to Uncle Podger's failed attempts, creates a funny visual. The absurdity of it all, the fact that something as simple as hanging a picture has turned into such a disaster, makes the reader laugh. The story also includes a sense of irony. Uncle Podger, after making a complete mess of the task, concludes by saying that if a professional had been hired, it would have cost a lot of money and wouldn't have been done any better. This ironic statement is humorous because it highlights how delusional Uncle Podger is about his own abilities, despite the fact that he's made a huge mess of the situation. Overall, the story's humor stems from Uncle Podger's lack of self-awareness, his misguided confidence, and the exaggerated chaos he causes. Through his clumsy actions and the reactions of his family members, Jerome creates a situation that is both ridiculous and highly amusing, making it an undeniably funny story. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Webseek Academy for more English lessons and notes. See you in the next video. Until then, keep knowing and keep growing.